Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Road to Glory series in 2020 for episode number 6 today, the Monaco Grand Prix, the jewel in the Formula 1 calendar, always an exciting one to come to, especially with Road to Glory. Great points may be available to us today, but last time out, we had a lot of, highs and lows, some misery, some great action, and some utter stupidity from Jeff, as per usual. We go across the line, it's P14! Side and Hamilton's gone all wayward and out of shape, more contact made with the Spaniard, Albon slow, and we make the double pass to the inside. What a move there. These are honestly live scenes from the Williams pit wall with Jeff looking at the strategy. So let's hope that this time Jeff's not suggesting a two-stop strategy, because it very much will not ever work at the Monaco GP. And the undercut, well, that's even just not a thing anymore really in the game. The AI are really very good at defending at Monaco, so really traffic is even more of a nightmare lately on Monaco, especially on this game I found really. So it's going to be all about track position. We're going to have to see how it goes. I really can't tell if our car's going to perform well or not around here. We've got a great engine, an okay mediocre chassis aero, and obviously the driver can make a big difference, but this time it's not, Kubica next to me, it's Gasly, who's been pretty damn decent so far this season, so hopefully myself and him can try and wrangle the neck of this rocket ship on 4 wheels and try and get it through, to some decent position in qualifying. But we come through here then with 1 upgrade on the car, and so that's going to see us remain in first place on paper on the R&D chart, although of course you saw last episode, clearly that doesn't mean too much to everyone else, because we were pretty darn slow in comparison to everyone in qualifying, and in the race the pace was kind of there but not enough to really secure us anything high and mighty basically, but we just about remained on top. So for one more episode, Claire Williams and the PR department can have a field day and just milk that to no end, because I'm sure it'll come to an end very, very soon, I'm sure. So with that, we're going to move straight into qualifying, then into turn 1, pretty nice and tidy, having to brake quite early though, because the car's coming at the corner so quickly now with the power we've got here at Monaco. It really is the quickest I've noticed it really at this circuit compared to any other car I've driven in any career modes on this game. And at the moment through sector 3 as it stands, Gasly is in P1. I was P2 momentarily, we lost some time there. You can see it's so fine as we're rocking up and down from P7 to P3 to P2 to P4, 9, 8. It's all going so crazy. There must be literally 1 or 2 tenths between the entire top 10. Gasly at the moment, I think he's lost first place. Verstappen's there. No, he gets it at the line. It's Pierre Gasly on pole.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
And for us, it's P5. Jeff says a very good job. I would like to agree with him, but for me, I can't not be a little bit peeved off that Gasly has managed to go and get pole position. So, not for the first time already in this series, Gasly, my new teammate here in Season 3 of the Road to Glory series, has outshone me in the car. He got the first podium for the team this season, and now he bags the first pole position for the team, and looked supreme doing it there. He was in first place for most of that lap there, just was maybe a few little iffy moments where Verstappen was quite close, but look how close that qualifying field is. Literally only just over 2 tenths covers the top 7, 3 tenths the next kind of couple of positions. Absolutely bonkers to see it that close, but that's just a testament to the R&D and everyone kind of bunching up basically. So we very much have a race on our hands. We only dropped 1 tenth pretty much, 1 tenth and 2 hundredths, and we're down 5 positions. So we've got work to do. The car clearly has some pace, but Monaco, like I mentioned just earlier, is so difficult, and the AI on this game are very good at getting the elbows out, so it's going to be a tough one really. But the motivation for me is very clear for Sunday, okay? Gasly on pole, okay, cool, that's great for the team, but I can't be having that. I can't be having him beating me to these landmarks for the team. He already got the landmark of getting that first podium. I can't have him getting the first repeat winner for the team. We need to stop this. He's already got the pole medal away from us now, so we need to try and put an end to it. We are ahead of him in the championship, yes, but these things matter, okay? These are the things Claire Williams will notice. These are the things the engineers will notice, and we don't want a position at the end of the season where they're favouring him for the championship rather than myself, because that's not what we're about. So we're going to go out there, do the best job we can, and try and take the fight to him.
Okay, don't try anything silly into 1. It's going to be crazy in there. Just do your best to stay out of trouble.
Oh, thank God he did not say what I think he was going to say. That would have actually vexed me to no end. And I don't want any of you to say, if I see it in the comments, if it's the top comment, I will not do anything. I can't. I was going to say end the series. I can't end the series. Just don't comment it. Strategy-wise, going to be a one-stop, of course, from the soft tires to the mediums. That stop's going to be quite crucial when we make it in terms of traffic. And in terms of fuel, we're going to underload the car, underfuel it, which is a big gamble because last race you saw we're actually burning fuel a little bit quicker than we wanted to. So we are going to have to definitely save that later on in the race. But I want to try and make the gamble to be nice and light at the start of this one because, like I said, we need to try and match and get up there to Gasly, because if he's going to remain in first place, we need to go chasing after him. We need to fight him for first place here at Monaco. And we're going straight away then as the lights are on as we go to 5 red lights here in the Principality for the Monaco Grand Prix. Gasly on pole, myself P5, the lights are out and we're underway. It's a good start versus Leclerc. Can we get down the inside of the Ferrari to crucially get into P4 early on? Yes, we can. Into turn 1. Up ahead, Hamilton v Verstappen in the Racing Point car and the Red Bull. Bit of contact made from Hamilton there on the right. Verstappen gets the elbows out there. Bit more contact. Actually, such great racing there between the two. And meanwhile, look at that. Pierre Gasly just in a world of his own. Just enjoying, loving life there in the Williams in first place. I never thought I'd see today when a Williams was comfortably in first place. He's already building a gap through the hairpin as everything gets very, very tight indeed, as so many cars are so close to that right-hand side wall there. But we swing through the right and we're closing up on Hamilton already, who seems a little bit slow now after initially being quite punchy with Verstappen there. So can we try and get this B-Tech Mercedes car, the pink silver arrow, the copycat in the midfield as we go from left to right, trying to find the space. We have the straight line speed, of course, there, but it's just a matter of trying to have enough straights here in Monaco to unleash that power and then actually finding the space to make the move either on the inside or the outside there. Turn 1 always quite tricky, but you can see there I'm just getting a little bit frustrated already because I can feel every corner I've got that oomph of power to just push us through and get the overtake done, but I just can't find the confidence nor the room to do it quite yet on that lap. And we're going to continue on with that same trend on the end of lap number 2, then getting very close as we go through swing pool section towards Raskas there. Can we line up an infamous Raskas pass? No, think better of it there because Hamilton has just kept that car so tight on the line. Like literally, he's not giving me any kind of wiggle room there. Like even if I tried to force a dive bomb in Raskas there, it just wouldn't work out. We have a little look at a swimming pool, and again, we just can't make the move work. Where on earth are we going to get Hamilton here? He seems to have a supreme hold on this position, and this is allowing Verstappen. I mean, look at that. Verstappen's got away so far ahead of us now, as well as Pierre Gasly. But here we come through. DRS now open on this lap, pressurizing Hamilton. He's made a mistake. He's locked up, and he comes. Oh my God! We appear to have taken him out. That's awkward. Gonna have a look at a replay here and see what went on. So obviously Hamilton makes a mistake, double lock up there. We get down the inside very easily, and then it really is just a little love tap. It just I can't really
I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these past few months, knowing how.
Hello one and all, it's me again, back from season 2 for the charitable cause of better front suspensions for the entire grid. For only £1 a month, you can help strengthen the suspension arms of all the Formula 1 teams up and down the paddock, no matter who they are or what team they're driving for. So the virtual safety car's out now, not the full one, so we just have to try and stick to the delta time there, but no time to be found maybe pitting under this, so it ends then quite well for us actually on that straight in sector 3, and now we just get going again and try and close up to, well, this fight right here. And Gasly actually, after starting so quick, for some reason started to slow down now in this kind of second phase of the first stint and kind of backed up Verstappen towards me. So slowly but surely we will catch these guys with the free air we've got versus those two trundling around nose to tail. And now Verstappen comes in and we're going to follow him in on lap number 7. Gasly continues on. So this is the question. Can we undercut and do anything to close up to Gasly? Will Verstappen be looking to jump Gasly with this, or will both of us hit traffic? That's going to be the big issue. We do, then Gasly may have a decent amount of track position there, and we'll just still be leading this one. So let's see as we come out. Looks like a relatively clean track. We've got just one Renault there. Maybe it looks like that is just going to be it. I think one Renault. So can we just get past Grosjean as quickly as possible, and then that will be it for us there. But you can see already, even just with the pit stop, Verstappen's gained a bit of time there on us. We were a lot closer to him entering the pit lane than we were exiting, and now we're stuck behind Grosjean. We send one to the inside of that right-hander, which is such an unorthodox place to make a move there, but we've done it. And now we're side by side in the Monaco tunnel then. Oh, there's been some contact with the wall for Grosjean, and Grosjean's round in the full safety car has been called out as there was a monumental mental crash behind me. Here's a replay, but you can see us two going toe-to-toe, but you've got the Racing Point right behind there. But look at that Renault, oh my god! That is such a big impact there. 3 cars out, the Alpha Tauri, the Alfa Romeo as well. And you can see all the cars behind get caught up there. But that's one of the biggest crashes I've seen in the series so far in terms of debris flying about and cars involved. Here's a replay on board with Grosjean there. He doesn't even break his wheel or front wing. He just gets caught on the wall, and then the Alpha Tauri just comes ploughing in. Don't know why he didn't slow down there. It's George Russell in the Alpha Tauri, and he actually gets hit by the Alfa Romeo, it seems. Yeah, oh, what an on-board there. Giovinazzi's on board. Quite something to behold, as Giovinazzi actually ploughs into Russell and subsequently hits the Renault as well. So quite some accident then. And now with the full safety car, this is going to fully finesse myself and Verstappen. It guarantees Gasly is going to be in the lead of this Grand Prix still. And it also means, as I try and get as quickly as I can through, we overtake Leclerc. But remember, look at the top right. I have to slow down to get the delta time, otherwise I will get a penalty. And because of that, the second it goes off the delta time, it just tells me to catch the safety car. Leclerc overtakes me. So that is so frustrating. Leclerc gets a free overtake there, free pit stop, and jumps me for P3, and so it's Gasly, Verstappen, Leclerc, and myself there, and then Norris in the top 5. But we get going now. Green flags onto lap number 10, so only halfway through this Grand Prix, and there's been so much action, but we're on the way there. Bit of a poor getaway for me on the restart, but now we've got it all to do once again to overtake a car to get back into P3. The man we overtook so easily on lap 1, turn 1, we have to get past now, and then we have to try and do it all over again and try and close up to Verstappen, and then actually make the overtake on the Dutchman, and then see by then, I don't know how long that's going to take, but see by that point if we can even try and go after Gasly, who looks so in control of this Grand Prix. But we're trying everything, hustling and harrying Leclerc at his home GP, of course, there, left and right, down the inside we go. Bit of contact made there in the last corner, but Leclerc keeps it going there. We keep it going. I think there's maybe a bit of damage on the front wing potentially though, but we're down the inside into turn 1. It's a lock up from Leclerc, and that will see us sailing through. It's lucky for Leclerc though, he wasn't any closer to me, but there you go. But you can see there, damage on the front left wing. I think when we made some contact with him in the last corner, that's the price I had to pay there. But getting the elbows out, I don't know, I just had to make it work, to be honest. And if anything, actually, to be fair, it's not too bad, because on lap 14 we have actually caught up to Verstappen here, who's a little bit slow, as Gasly, you can see on the minimap there, has pulled away a decent gap there. So for whatever reason now, the Red Bull is not too quick in this second phase of the GP, and even with the damage, I'm driving around it, the understeer is kicking in every single right-hander, but every single left-hander I'm still pretty okay. So having just to go a bit more kind of lock in basically to every turn and trying to navigate it, basically work with it essentially. So it's not too bad, getting used to it, I can't lie, but at the same time still feeling it, but just doing the best job we can really. And so we go through to lap 15 and we're right up the chuff of Verstappen here into the last sector. He's got his mirrors full of light blue and red. He's thinking maybe is a toothpaste flying at him. No, it's just a Williams car. As we come through the swing pool section, could we make a Rascas pass, maybe a dive bomb? We have a think about it, but the door is shut completely by Verstappen. But we're pretty much pushing him through the last corner here. We're going to have DRS, we have overtake mode, we have rich mix, although at the moment you can see on the right hand side I'm actually having issues putting it into rich mix. But here we go to the inside of turn 1. Can we make a third overtake here in the afternoon? Side by side up the hill, Verstappen surely has to give us the room and concede the positions. We cut across him on the left hand side, we get the job done, and it's a 1-2 for Williams Grand Prix Racing right now. Absolutely amazing stuff here, biblical scenes. And now can we do anything to catch up to Gasly? I kind of doubt it, because I've got that damage, and yes, the car may be quick enough to catch another car, but Williams v Williams, obviously that damage will make a difference. So Gasly there in first place, he's dominated this entire Grand Prix. I mean, fair play, I guess. I mean, I'd rather it be me, but here he comes through on the last lap of the Grand Prix. He's going to get his first race win for the team, his second podium for the team, and his only 6th race this season, so he's been doing too well, to be honest. And we come home for second place to make it, I think, the very first Williams 1-2 of the entire series.
Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
Well, there we have it then. I am very sure that is the first 1-2 for Williams in the entire series. If it's not, then clearly it wasn't very memorable before. But this one is. We are the masters of Monaco. How about that? Williams are the kings of the Principality. Absolutely wonderful stuff there. 1-2, but like I said, it's a little annoying to see Gasly on the top. I mean, no, I'm happy for him. I'm really Really happy for the lad. Great stuff, mate. Good to see you on the top step as well. 1 win apiece. It's all fair game, ain't it? Ain't it? Yeah, definitely.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
Well, Claire, you've asked that question about 5 times so far this season, so I mean, I'll humour you. I'll humour you again and say the car was nice, light and nimble. We even shed some bodywork to make it even lighter.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
You did, Claire, you did. You've also asked this question before, I think literally last episode. So, you know, you're allowed one mistake about, you know, underestimating me, and I guess another one for, you know, asking the same question over and over again, you know. Maybe get some new ones, you know?
That was a close finish. How are things between the two of you?
Yes, it was. You know what? It's heated. I love a good fight. I love a good fight until it turns sour, but we'll, you know, hold our breath until that occurs. For now, it's pretty good, yeah.
You left some bodywork out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
I have no recollection of what you're on about, Claire. There was no bodywork left on track. All you saw was, like I said, some weight shedding for performance. And that was it. There was no issues with the car.
Appreciate your time.
And at the same time, Sebastian Vettel also did not have a very good Grand Prix. So he's not even second place now. Verstappen is in second place in the championship there. And so we lead by 20 points. A very, very nice cushion at the start of this season then. So long to go though, but that cushion is mad. And the constructors, for the first time now, we are in first place in the standings. This is exactly the character development we wanted to see for this team. This is where we wanted to be. Now we are really on track. We are on the road to glory. Yeah, we weren't actually on it before for these first 5 episodes of the series. Actually, I don't know why I called it the Road to Glory before this. Now, maybe I can legit call it the Road to Glory. Yeah. At the end of this episode, then, we don't actually have enough resource points to buy any kind of meaningful upgrades I want to purchase. I don't think we need to delve into the aero side quite yet again. I wanted to maybe do the weight reduction on the chassis, but that's going to be too costly. So we're going to wait a little bit for another upgrade. We have one more still pending anyway on the engine side of things for the fuel next episode then, so that'll still be decent. So guys, if you did enjoy that episode, that 1-2 for the Williams team, then be sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here and subscribe for weekly full-on content, I've been aarava. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.